sports now. We hear from teenage surfing sensation Siphokazi Maphumulo, who has taken to the sport in a big wave. Maphumulo just missed out on participating at the Tokyo Olympic Games and is destined to be South Africa's #1 surfer in the future. Maphumulo's meteoric rise in the traditionally white-dominated sport has helped break barriers for other aspiring black surfers and is a proud achievement for the country. Our reporter Siphokazi Malinga has more.
Good afternoon, Arthur. Yes, I am here with Siphokazi Maphumulo, who really has broken barriers when it comes to the sport. I mean, the sport is deemed as a very predominantly white sport, and he has done so well for himself. Missed out on the Olympics, but we will see Siphokazi leave tomorrow for an overseas competition where he will be competing with really one of the best in the world in the junior category. And I'm just going to quickly speak to him about what it means for him to be South African, and of course, we'll get to the other part just a little bit later. Siphokazi, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today. What does it mean for you to be South African?
Honestly, it means the most of us, because a lot of people don't really take up to be a South African in the sports, but I'm really happy and I really enjoy being a South African. It's like the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Now, you started surfing at the age of 10, inspired by your friend. Your dad also makes the boards. So how's that experience like for you? How's it been like surfing and getting out there in the waves?
Honestly, I would say the start was pretty hectic and hard, and but I managed to push through with all the coaches and all the mates that pushed me through it. But I'm really happy that I had those type of people around me, because where I am today, I'm really happy they helped me get here.
You've inspired a lot of other kids to also take up surfing. I mean, like I said earlier, it is a sport deemed as predominantly a white sport, but we've seen a lot of people of color taking to the water. How's that experience like for you, and where do you want to see them in future?
Honestly, if they really like the sport as much as I do, I would really like seeing them competing against the best, or just surfing in one of the best waves around the world, which is what the sport is mainly about. It's either you're competing or you're just going around the world and surfing the best waves that you can find.
Now, we almost missed you as you are leaving for overseas tomorrow. Can you just tell us a little bit more about that competition? What is it and what will you be doing there?
It's the El Salvador. It's the junior games, the world games for us juniors. It's from the age of 15 till 18. So, and I'm really happy about it, because I'm going to be competing against the best juniors out there, and it starts on the 27th of May. Yeah.
Wearing that, or carrying rather, that South African badge, representing your country on an international stage, what does it mean for you? I mean, surely it must be a great experience, and I think every athlete would want to get to that level at some point in their careers.
I would say a lot of people think it's a lot of pressure, and truly speaking, it is a lot of pressure taking that South African badge across the whole country and going to compete for it. But I really love it, and I really enjoy having that badge and really having the achievement to get that badge, and I really just want to thank the people that helped me get there. Yeah.
You also mentioned that Jody is one of your people that you look up to. Do you wish to get to his level one day, maybe one day surpass that level even?
Yeah, definitely. I look up to Jody big time, and one of my goals is to, when I'm older, to surf a heat against him and hopefully get where he is one stage.
And where do you want to see yourself in the next 5 years with surfing, of course?
I would love to see myself in the competing against the world's best in the World Surf League, and trying to get that #1 spot about being the best surfer in the world.
What's your next competition after the competition that you're going to now overseas?
I got straight after the overseas contest, I come back home to do my exams, but during the exams I've won contest at Cape Town Vic Bay. I'm really happy to surf Vic Bay, because I haven't been there this whole year, so I'm really happy to hear that they're hosting a contest at Vic Bay.
Let's talk about the support system here. Do you get the support that you need as a surfer, the finances that you need as well to travel abroad?
It's really hard to find the finance and the people to support, but I mean, once you get them, you get either some are good, some are hard to go along your road. But I mean, the ones that I've got, I just want to say thank you to them. They've really helped me along my surfing career, and can't wait to create more memories with them. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Well, Arthur, that was a surprise. Maphumulo just basically saying that to wear the South African badge for him is such an honor. To be able to represent your country on an international stage is really a privilege. And of course, he says most people will think that there is pressure, but there is no pressure. You just go out there and do what you love. And it's great for him to see more people of color coming through and actually surfing as well. And he would love to see more of that happening in the future as well.
Fantastic, Siphokazi. Great indeed to bring the future stars in the making, and all the best to surprise Maphumulo ahead of his international competition at the El Salvador Surfing Series. Should be something quite exciting, and we'll definitely bring you, of course, the latest news from that and from the rising star right here on eNCA. Back to you.